Hey everyone, the Canuck Reseller here. Just a quick video showing some of the stuff that's sold in the last week. This is a Team Daiwa hat. Daiwa makes primarily fishing reels, that sort of thing. This one came out of a lot that I bought a couple years ago and has been listed for quite a while. Finally sold for $22.99. This is a men's Lucky Brand Triumph t-shirt. I'm a Triumph motorcycle owner myself, so I always pick these up when I see them. This one, I don't recall what I paid for it, but it wasn't listed very long, maybe 2 or 3 months, and it's sold for $19.99. This is a pair of men's jean shop selvage denim jeans. So they're contemporary jeans made with selvage denim. They're made in the US. I don't recall what I paid for these. I've had them listed maybe 3 or 4 months, but I had them listed at $99 and didn't seem to get a ton of interest. So somebody made me an offer of $50 and I decided to take it, and so now they're going to their new home. This is a majestic Toronto Blue Jays baseball jersey. This was actually my wife's, and we're in the process of moving right now, and she was kind of purging some stuff and decided she didn't want it anymore. So I listed it, and it sold within a couple of days for $26.99. This was a mid-century ashtray, measured about 9 inches by 9 inches. Kind of a swirly, funky, marbled pattern to it. It's like a teal blue with some brown accents. I've had this for quite a while, and it just sold for $29.99. This was a men's Iron Maiden Canadian Tour t-shirt. I've actually had and sold this exact same t-shirt in the past in a men's size large. That one sold for, I think it was $47 or $48. So when I found this in a thrift store the other day, I knew it would sell. So I picked it up, listed it for $59.99, and it sold almost instantly for full price. This is a men's Icebreaker merino wool t-shirt. Didn't have this listed for very long. I had it listed for $38.99. I took an offer of $30 just in the interest of moving it out quickly. This is another patch. This one's a felt one from the Saskatoon Riding Club in Saskatchewan. Only been listed for maybe a month or so, and sold for $16.99 Canadian. This is a vintage Baroid, or oil and gas company, I think. Embroidered patch. It's about 5.5 inches. It's been listed for a couple of months and just sold for $29.99 Canadian. This is another pair of cool men's work pants. I bought these ones 2 or 3 weeks ago. With another pair, I paid, if I recall correctly, I think I paid $5 Canadian for these. So they didn't take too long to sell. They've got a little bit more wear on the knees than the last ones that sold, and these sold for $39.99. These are a couple of new old stock vintage dog breed patches. I got these in a lot maybe 6-8 months ago. I bought a lot of probably 20 of these different breeds for, I think it was $30 Canadian. Just finally got around to listing some of these last week, and these two just sold to the same buyer for $10.99 Canadian each. This is a men's Travis Matthews golf shirt, and haven't had this one listed for very long, maybe 2 or 3 months, and it sold for $29.99. This is a Winchester Hunter Safety embroidered patch. I got this one in a lot a month or 2 ago, listed it, and it sold relatively quickly by patch standards. It sold for $14.99 Canadian. This is a men's Blake Shelton t-shirt. And this one just sold for $16.99. This is a men's McGill University t-shirt. I think this was in a haul video that I did a couple weeks ago, but I can't recall for sure if it was the same shirt or not. But anyway, this one just sold for $16.99. More vintage patches. These three all just sold to the same buyer. This one is just a cloth patch, kind of a cool graphic on it. It sold for $9.99 Canadian. This one's been listed for quite a while. It's from an oil field company in Saskatchewan. It sold for $8.99. And this one's another oil company. This one's been listed not quite as long, and it sold for $6.99 Canadian. These two patches just sold to the same buyer. This is a Ruger Firearms. It's about a 3-inch patch, just to sew on. This one was $7.99 Canadian. This is another Ruger. Their 1999 50-year anniversary patch. And this one sold for a little more. It was $18.99 Canadian. This is a men's Eddie Bauer wrinkle-resistant dress shirt. This was actually one of my own that I used to wear to work, and then I quit my job and listed it for sale. It just sold for $13.99. This is a men's Alexis on Fire tour t-shirt from their 2012 farewell tour. This one sold for $18.99. This is a vintage Levi's trucker jacket. That's a size medium. I've had this one listed for quite a while for $67.99, and I just took a best offer of $50 on it. This is a men's Patagonia double-sided t-shirt. It's printed on the back as well, and it just sold for $21.99. This is a Great Lakes Waterfowl Association patch. It's not embroidered, it's just a felt back fabric patch with flocked lettering on the front. Just listed this one in the last couple of weeks, and it sold for $15.99 Canadian. This is a vintage Moosehead Beer sew-on patch. It's about 3.5 inches. Had this listed for quite a while, and it sold for $16.99 Canadian. This is another vintage trucker hat. I sell all kinds of these. This one's been up for probably 2.5 years. Paid about $1/4 for it. It's from Maple Valley Feeders in Davidson, Saskatchewan. And this one sold for $23.99. This is a Starbucks coffee mug. 2015 18 ounce, just clear glass. My wife actually got this for a gift a couple of years ago. Decided she was going to stop using it and gave it to me, so I listed it maybe 3 weeks ago, and it just sold for $19.99. This is a piggy bank, 1952, from the Industrial State Bank in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's got a little bit of damage on the top. Got some advertising on the back. I paid $2 for this a couple of months ago at an antique sale, and it just sold for $19.99.